Hi, welcome back. Last time the party went on a ship. They got caught by guards.
No, we're not caught now.
That's right, they locked themselves in the hold.
I have plans.
But yeah, I forget these separate. It's really weird. I should be running recaps between. But anyway.
You don't need to write a recap. You just need to like say, subscribe to things. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hi YouTube.
Stick crayons up your nose.
It's your favorite boy.
No. Stick them in your ears and poke your eardrum.
Shannon did that when he was a kid. He got a crayon flea lodged in his ear.
True though.
That doesn't shock me.
Yeah,
he had to go to hospital to get the crown removed.
They'll smell like blood after a certain while.
Nice.
Man, he was in a lot of pain. It was like 11 o'clock at night. It was not fun.
See God.
Yeah, it doesn't shock me.
One conversation at a time. What are we talking about over here?
Shannon, my brother. Yeah.
No, the other one. The other one.
My brother's like sticking a crayon up his ear when he was in grade prep, and he got stuck, and he had to get it removed at 11 p.m. at night by the doctors in Leongatha.
Nice.
Classic Shannon.
Alright, let's go through the dot points of what happened. Went to Temple for Luva, spoke to Seraphine at Flameheart, then Ethel did a portal sense, found a portal somewhere outside the city. Spoke to the authority, the Port Authority Captain, Godric Goodmeyer, and then heard about Strange Bow. Now investigating Strange Bows. Distraction team did their job good. Infiltration team stepped on an alarm.
Next time, I'm just gonna like jump on the side of the ship and do Assassin's Creed style. That's what I should have done.
And now we have 2 people currently locked under all the guards.
I'm not locked in.
That's true.
You're locked in a room with me.
Not locked everywhere, but you never know.
We'll find out.
And then,
Let's go!
yeah, and then the other people are now stuck outside.
We're vibing.
You vibing?
Oh, good.
That's right.
I'm not vibing.
So, do you want to go first?
Up
in
to you.
terms of looking around?
Do you want to strip? No.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah?
go first. You
Okay.
guys are so you are in the kind of come down in this corridor, and there's kind of like.
Do I still have pass for that? Am I still close enough to Ven where the pass without a trace is
how
still?
long is the corridor?
I'm gonna say with the ship's probably about 60 foot long.
So
you went probably came around the middle.
Maybe on the verge. I crawl under the door.
I will go with verge. Yes.
Cool. I'll roll a stealth check.
Okay.
17 plus 17. What's that? 34.
Correct. Let me give me a quick sec. No.
Wow, big surprise. I make my way towards the door in the room that I'm in.
Yep.
Like, to where I would assume.
Yep.
Towards where.
I'll keep an eye out
is.
for a little. Does your
I'll
spider have
make
any?
my way towards you. You don't need to keep a lookout for me.
Okay, but like, does your spider like in case I do see you? Like, does the spider like have any sort of like
Hell?
distinguish?
No. It's just,
Just
a
a-
black spider.
Just a black spider. Okay.
Yeah. Tiny black spider.
Okay.
0 challenge rating. I'm pretty sure I've got like 1 hit point.
Yeah.
I do.
1d4 minus 1. Nice.
Yep.
Solid.
Okay. Well, I'll just creep down. Like, so what do I see as I'm coming down these stairs? Like, or down the through the door. Do I see any guards? Do I see? Is there anyone? Like, what's in front of me?
It sounds like a lot of them have actually gone up now. Because there's about 10 rooms in a row, and there's kind of one big room towards the end of the ship.
Okay.
And then those set of stairs that kind of head down. To like
Are there crates, barrels,
Not in this
weapons?
corridor, no. It looks like it's kind of kept quite clean. It looks like there's room for all the guards, and there's kind of a bigger room towards the end of the front of the ship.
I'll open one. I'll open the room. Is there like doors like to my left and right and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Do they just open?
Also, I've got 20 feet of movement as a spider as well, so
Slow boy.
I'm not slow. I'm not that
Not,
slow.
not super slow.
Not
no.
that slow. I'm only half as slow as a regular.
I'll open one door. Anyone in there?
A
No.
little bit less.
I'll just. Well, is there anything of significance in like? I'll open like one or two or three doors. Is it like? What do I see? Is it just like? Like belongings of like the guards and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Like,
looks like just like belongings and stuff about.
nothing of significant values, or any gold lying around, or any jewelry and stuff like that.
You don't need to commit any extra crimes.
No, we're already committing crimes. We might as well commit crimes.
2 different
But like you
mindsets.
could've-
Yeah, I'd say in total we probably find about 15 gold just lying about.
How long until the guards start knocking on the door?
Oh, yeah, that's a great question. Give me a quick second to see how long it takes the guards with perfect leverage objects to break through a door with a single latch. Fun game. Let me see.
He's bound to succeed. It's like 11 rolls.
Yeah.
While that's happening, I'm going to like this big I'm going to the big open room.
Okay.
Ven, wherever you are, you better get to me now. I'm going all the way to the end. I'm just talking
Does
out loud.
my pass without trace disrupt my ability to see it with people in my spell?
No.
So I
Wait.
can see where Zeph is?
Actually, no. You would struggle to see where Zeph's like, 'cause Zeph's like stealthing about.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I'd be like, that's 34.
Yeah, I know.
I would just quietly whisper out like, "Ven, I'm going to the end of the corridor.
Oh, God.
Can you hear me?"
Can I hear Zeph?
Jesus Christ.
I would assume I'm in
Yeah.
the corridor by
Wrong
this point in
switch.
time. Can I hear Zeph?
Yeah, you can hear Zeph.
I talk back. I'm like, I'm at the end of the corridor.
Already?
No, I climbed in a window.
Can you get to me? Hurry!
I make my way towards where I.
As you hear,
Ven, get out.
as you hear this kind of snapping of a latch.
Get
As
out
you
there.
like hear like this foot.
Just get out.
I climb onto the roof of the.
So you're
corridor.
right on the roof of the corridor, and Zeph is
Running, beelining down.
towards the big room.
Mhm.
Okay.
What do I see in the big room?
The door's locked.
I'll try to unlock
I'll
it.
make my way across the roof.
12
towards
plus
the big room.
19.
You got thieves' tools? Okay, cool. Now it's a DM question of, you have really good stealth roll, and like 34 is like, you're basically invisible. However, you're standing in an exposed corridor.
Is there any like are there any like large bundles of crates or anything like that that I can hide behind, or under a desk, under a bed, or anything like that at all?
To be fair, it's shockingly scary how much a person lying in the corner of the room can be just invisible to
But it's not
people.
like lying corridor. You're picking a lock at like the end of the
Yeah,
corridor.
but also, Pass Without Trace literally makes the surrounding area darker and harder to see in.
But they could see that just like a darkish area, couldn't
Also, I also have dark vision.
they? Yeah. I'm not invisible.
Yeah, it's not invisibility, which is like
Yeah, I know.
I'm wondering how I run it.
Up to you.
Yeah.
Well, how long does it take me to unlock the door?
Well, I'm gonna say it's not long because you roll quite well. So I'm gonna say you've managed to like, kind of slip in quietly, and I'm gonna say you've done it fast enough where the guards are now beginning to search
Lock the door.
behind
Behind
you.
me. Yep. What's in
Can I
my...
fit under the door? Or in the top of the door crack? Or is there not that much space?
No, there's not that much space.
I stand in the corner outside the door. So
Okay.
that my Pass Without Trace is still attached.
Don't get stepped on, please.
I'm in the corner, top corner.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not getting stepped on.
What's in this room?
Ah. Yes.
In there.
No.
There's an
Do
ancient
they
red dragon
know?
in there.
Okay, this is a good question. Do they know he's gone in there? Would
don't
they
know.
have seen the door open and close?
Do you want me to roll like an initiative?
No.
Well, because it was a
You've got the
34.
30. You got like the 34
34.
stealth.
Yeah.
I am 2, 4, 6. No. But you don't know.
Yeah.
You're not aware.
I'm
of it.
I'm acting
Well,
as
am
if
I aware though? I can.
You can
convey
see-
that information. Do I see any of them notice that he's gone?
It looks like they're searching room to room now.
I say I've conveyed that information.
Okay.
Cool.
They're searching for you. They don't know where you've gone, but they're searching for you.
Okay. I'll make it quick. Fold.
Okay.
So what's in this? What is in
So,
this room?
ornate room.
Mhm.
Lovely oak desk. Nice chair. Set of books, like, some nice bookshelves on the side there. It looks relatively kind of bare almost. It looks very like ornate and stuff, but like
Mm.
nothing of substance in there.
No crates or barrels, no documents or anything like that.
None that you can see.
Okay. Are there any more doors?
No, not in this room.
This is-
Secret doors.
Secret.
Yeah,
You can roll an investigation check if you
Yeah,
want.
Doors.
While you roll that investigation check, I'm just going to telepathy Oh, actually, I don't know how
7.
long's the range on that.
7.
60.
7. I'm
I
not.
was gonna say.
You're, yeah.
I'm not that kind of rogue.
Yeah, you're like going through and you're like trying all this stuff. Like you've seen like Flo do an investigation, you're trying to like copy that, but it's just, you know, you're picking up these books and they're just like random mumbo jumbo text. Like, yeah, useful, this. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Where the fuck are they
What?
keeping this cargo?
Oh, yeah.
Is there any windows in this room?
There's portholes going outside.
Perfect. How big are they?
Porthole sized.
Enough for me to squeeze through?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. That's lovely. Is there a desk in the middle of this room or anything like that? Okay. I'll like look for like any like hidden latch or button or like any like a hidden drawer where it's like the base can like be moved up and stuff like that. Like just like scurrying through to see if there's any sort of documentation or anything to tell me anything about these guys.
Give me another investigation check.
Okay.
I'll let you roll again because I'm feeling.
Same roll, 7.
Okay.
No.
I gave you a second one.
This is killing me.
You should have taken the rock.
You're like rubbing under the desk and stuff like that. Feels like wood. I mean, you're not quite sure like how people do it. Like you've watched like people, like other people like check a desk and search something. Like it's just you're like unfamiliar with like being around like nice desks and stuff, and like you're pulling out these drawers and stuff, and it's like there's nothing really useful in this. Like these bits of paper and all that, but like there's nothing of substance.
Is there anything written on the paper?
No, there's a
No?
blank piece of paper.
Blank paper?
There's blank paper. Smells like paper.
No, I'd say take it with you. but-
Yeah, like I don't know if Zeph's smart enough to know to take blank paper. Connor has a good idea that it might be like some sort of illusory script spell, but
It's
Zeph wouldn't have a
like-
fucking clue.
I respect the role play.
I
That's
respect. I honestly, if you want to take the blank paper with you, you can. It's blank paper. I'm telling you this now as a DM. It's pieces of
blank
paper.
paper.
You rolled what? Sorry, a 7?
But this also makes no sense to Zeph. It's just like,
Yeah.
there's no cargo, there's no like an important everything. The room is bare as shit. Like,
Yeah. It's very bad.
What's the situation outside the door?
do I hear footsteps coming towards me?
I can see.
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, true. You can just
I can
relate.
see
I'm gonna
it
say
relates to me.
that there's about 7 guards. One kind of keeps watch at like the front as you watch. There's like 3 of them, so they're searching like rooms 3 at a time. One goes in. I'm gonna say they've finished their first search now, and they're now starting the next search of the final 4 rooms.
Yep.
And then they'll be making their way to there.
So what they've got?
You're gonna
how long would you
say
give it?
15ish, 30 seconds.
You've got no time left. You either make your escape now or get caught.
Okay. First things first, I'm gonna cast the booming blade on my sickle, and then I'm just gonna whack the porthole just to give myself a quick exit, and then
They're gonna know exactly where you are now.
What it's a porthole. Should it open?
you assume Zeph no.
That's true. Zeph.
So Bibby Blade, you just make the loudest fucking noise
Yeah.
possible.
No,
Breaking the
Ben
wall.
just said I have no time. So
Yeah, that's true.
And all of them, they rooms in front of this kind of door. It's locked at least.
Hmm.
So they kind of like struggle locked, and then so once again they shove these glaives in.
Swim under the ship.
What are you doing, Whilst they're trying to break down this locked door?
I'm making my way.
I'm gonna smash a couple of shit and then dive out.
So you start smashing stuff in there?
Oh, no, you know what? No, I'm gonna cast. Is there any open flame at all in here at all? Like a candle or a lantern?
You also there's a candle.
Cool. I'm gonna cast pyrotechnics and emit a 20-foot big smoke cloud.
Oh my god! Push the porthole open.
No, and then out. I smashed
Okay.
it.
He smoke bombed.
What are you using your hand?
What's happening? Are there any people on the deck?
On the deck? I'm gonna say there's a couple up there.
Okay.
It looks like some have gone down, and there's a lot more like on alert on the deck. The guy who was doing there, sorry, no business today. You know, we're security breach, and they're now full on guard.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold my hands up. I totally understand. Do you know that guy?
No.
No.
Well,
I'm going to walk in the opposite direction, back out the way I came to get out of the ship.
So you were by the door
I
before
was
keeping
by
that.
the door and I'm crawling along the roof to the other. To the
So you're gonna crawl up the wall and onto the roof.
I was already in the corner on the roof.
You were on the roof on the
Yeah.
corner. Cool.
So
Alright.
I'm just gonna crawl
Cool.
along
Sorry,
the roof.
I was
to the
gonna roll
right.
percentage to see if you
Yeah.
get crushed by a
Oh,
guard.
no, I'm just gonna walk along
Yeah,
the
no,
roof
you can.
to get
Yeah,
out.
you
of the
can. That's fine. So you walk along the roof to get out.
Yeah.
You
Really quickly before we go, do you know, will you be here for another couple of days? Can I come back tomorrow perhaps, or another day to see you?
I mean, it depends on how long the delivery takes. We should hopefully be here for a couple more days. I wouldn't mind a break from the ocean.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time. I hope that you sort everything out with the strange individual on your ship. And I'm just going to direct everyone else off.
Hey, well, what's your
Literally
passive
the
insight?
16.
16?
What was that?
What was that for?
What was that? What check was that?
Well, he wanted their passive insight.
Yeah.
Fuck!
What about my passive insight?
I know your
Yeah.
passive insight's not anything compared to the cleric.
It's 14!
I'm 16.
I,
That's not bad.
So,
14's not bad,
Zeph
but
is
16's
still
good.
inside the ship.
So,
Are you out?
wait, no, so Zeph's
Oh,
made a
no.
smoke cloud and it's jettisoned, so
I'm
you
gonna
kind
run
of hear
and
this door
rip
break
Dennis
open and you, like, fill the room with smoke, and then kind of jump out and, like, into the water.
As I quickly, like, I'm jumping out of the porthole, like, I'll just say, oh, don't think you're out of this, I'll be back. And I dive out.
Gee, what a great way to make sure they never lower security again.
Holding my breath, of course, because I can hold my breath.
Okay, cool. You holding your breath, dives into the water and swims off. So I'll say you managed to make a successful escape. I'm gonna say that Ben also managed to make a successful escape. They seem more looking
I've
outward
just
now.
utilized the scuttle and confusion.
Yeah.
And walked out the way I came
Oh my
as a
God.
spider. So yeah, I'd go back and I don't know, a sufficient distance away, maybe next to Lynn or whatever, and just while get back into the
You just see a spider, then you go, whoosh.
So wait. So where is the party when Ben unwild shapes? Would you do this on the dock?
No, not on the same dock. I'm gonna take us out of sight of
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yeah,
We're going to
I
it.
was gonna say I was
Yeah.
out of sight of
Yeah.
anyone it concerns.
Did we see Zeph jump off the ship?
No, Zeph has a fucking ridiculous stealth.
Yeah.
You don't see that. I mean, actually, no. You would see a hole suddenly be blown in the side of the ship and smoke plume out of the hole. But you wouldn't see Zeph.
Pin drop straight into the water.
There's no fire, it's
I-
just smoke.
I'm
I
so
say-
upset inside.
I say,
I'm-
I say
Why
to,
didn't you just push open the fucking porthole?
Because I like
say-
destruction.
At the sight of smoke, I'm gonna try to signal that there's a fire.
Yes! Do it!
I say, Blue, I tried. I really, really tried.
I'm gonna run up.
Wait for Shams to the fire.
I'm gonna run up. Do I see like do I see Flo and the guards and
Yeah, you see them walking away as the guards are dealing with what's just been an attempted robbery.
guys, I think your ship's on fire.
I just dead stare, just like,
The guard looks at you and then just goes, "It's not fire, it's just smoke. Luckily."
Okay.
How the fuck?
How is this smoke without fire?
That's exactly.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yep. Alright, what's next to you guys? You managed to make escape?
So we've all
Yeah,
escaped?
we're gonna reconvene all kind of out of sight of the ship and I would say behind some crates, some other sailing equipment as disguised as we can.
I'm not.
I would like to have my breakdown
The
now.
warden told us, don't make a fuss. The first thing we do
Well, it's always,
is
it's like,
don't make a fuss.
there's not a situation when we don't make a fuss. That's our one prime directive.
Yeah, that's true.
We are chaos incarnate.
Are you back with us now?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So,
Do you know what
I
happened
think that went very badly.
Me
to Zeph?
Definitely.
to Zeph.
Do you know where Zeph is?
I told him to get out. I hope he got out.
You just left him?
I couldn't say anything. He closed the door behind him and I couldn't get through.
You
Well,
just
what?
What do you mean, what?
you just hoped that he got out?
That was the plan, wasn't it?
Just hoping?
Yeah,
Well, there
pretty
was a
much.
reason we sent them in a pair. You would assume the pair would
I tried to stay together, but then he Misty stepped away and I couldn't catch up.
Okay, well, next time we break into a ship, let's just make sure that we know that there's no alarm.
I feel like
That's
that
a
actually
good
went
idea.
pretty well, all
I
things
feel
considered.
like that is a
This
good,
is-
valuable lesson to learn.
This is why I said we should probably observe first and not do this in broad daylight, but you know,
We've got like 4 days.
It wouldn't have mattered. The alarm
we've
spell
got
still would have
4
been there.
days?
Yeah.
Yeah, till the festival.
Technically,
Come on,
like
but-
3.25 days now.
3.25
We're running out of
days.
time.
We should suss the.
I reckon we go suss out the lizards now.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
the
just go
slums.
cause
Go
more trouble in
hop
a
around from
different
crisis to
area of
crisis.
the city.
At least,
Oh, that's not what I do.
It's what you do now.
You're an adventurer now.
How does is Zeph gonna rejoin the party? Just for, like my own thing of like moving things along.
Seth just never comes back.
He'll come back.
Yeah.
No. He'll not at the present moment. I would have. Which way did I see? Which way they like walked off?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're
You are underwater.
Yeah. So no then.
So you don't know anywhere they're gonna go.
Yeah. No.
Because no one actually said.
I know
this is
that-
where we're
I
gonna
know
meet
that
up and
we
pick
didn't-
good
I
tips.
know.
like,
I do know that they're
gathering
planning on
time.
going to the slums eventually. When that will happen, I have no idea.
Yeah, but
So
the
I've got
slums is
that-
a big place.
I'll find you guys.
It is literally wraps around the entire city.
I'll find
are we
you
gonna
guys.
leave if we don't know you're okay though?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll
Totally.
leave
We
the
wouldn't-
docks
we wouldn't
entirely.
do that.
I feel.
I
I
will.
would refuse to
I
leave.
reckon
There's
we
one-
got out of sight of the ship, and I would say we just wait.
We're just waiting.
Yeah.
For Zeph.
Okay. Well,
We'll scan
the way that
oceans.
the party came, the way that we all came to the ship, I would have liked to have gone like sort of like the most sort of like opposite-ish way if possible. I don't want to draw attention
Yeah,
to you
yeah, we're
guys.
back.
And then
Would you go back to the party or would you go back to the apartment?
well, I was wearing a
You're gonna go
mask,
hang
so
out
they
with
don't really
Ellie?
they don't really see me.
Like same height, same like fake outfit, except
Gee, what?
See, this is why I
Just take the
this is
hood
why
off.
I need to learn bloody this guy's self.
Boy,
No.
this
What I
guy's
want to, what I
probably
want
pretty
to do, if this all happens at all, if it doesn't, it doesn't.
He's crazy.
Like with all the kerfuffle, I would kind of like to like stealth maybe like 20, 30 feet away from the ship as best as I can, behind some crates or behind like an alleyway. Try to lure in like one of the guards from the ship. Like just get one-on-one and
Why? Why?
because
Revenge.
no, I
Yeah,
have,
there's
I have
gonna
up
be
my
a
plan.
killing.
no, because I have an idea.
Oh boy, here I go killing again. So, you guys are waiting where? Slightly away from the ship, out of sight.
Yep.
Cool. So I'm
So
gonna
we're
say
just chilling.
yeah, and you are gonna try lure away a guard.
Only if they're gonna come within like 10 feet of like my general direction. If they're
So
not
you're gonna
coming
be 30 foot away from the ship.
Some candy, sir?
And
well-
cool. How are you gonna lure them?
Would you like a
Go
lollipop,
off like
dear
a
boy?
stealth game.
can I go into like some
Do
sort
the
of
whole, like,
can I
throw
go
a
into
rock in it where-
some sort of
and then
alleyway?
they're like, what was that?
I'll cast minor illusion and like give off that like a really like kind of bright purpley haze, just like a breath on the wind, like out from the alleyway, and hopefully that catches someone's eye.
It catches 10 people's eye.
Well, then I run.
It's gonna catch all of their eyes.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Okay. One of the guard notices it and then points it out to the rest of the guards.
Oh shit!
You know, basic communication amongst the
They're
team.
not like video game guys. Follow the one
Yeah. They go, huh? What was that? Oh, it must be nothing.
Yeah, no.
Hey, little guy, I got puppies in the back of my van.
And then
They
one
point it
of the
out,
ones
and
goes,
then,
"What
and
was
then,
that?" And then
and
one
then he's
goes,
going to ignore it because it's a puff of smoke that's weirdly coloured. Like they're paying slightly more attention to the alleyway now.
Okay. I'll come back later then. Have another one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I just need to kill one of them.
Why?
Because then I can.
Smart. I know what you're doing.
Thank you. You know what I'm doing.
Oh, that shit that is smart.
Yes.
Clever.
Yes.
I don't know what you're doing.
I
Ah.
have no idea.
I'm
Ah.
assuming you can get things out of them.
Mhm. All right. I think after. Fuck. Hood back. I'll take off my sleeves and stuff like that, and I'm just like. Well, didn't go as planned.
They're Velcro.
Johnson.
So you're gonna try.
They're Velcro.
So you're gonna head to the party. I'm gonna say you find them just for the ease of my mind.
After like 20 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Just so like the time to like diffuse.
Can I have a short rest?
No.
Why?
Hour.
What?
Short rest are an hour.
I thought short rest was 20 minutes.
No, they're an hour.
Okay, so
Short rest an hour, and then
Very
long
short
rest 8.
Also, quick question: how do I get my charges back on the?
I think I said it's a long rest.
Because it doesn't actually say on the thing.
Maybe it's just I haven't decided. So
It just
Pretty-
says an onyx black blade, which appears to have a red stain.
I'm pretty sure it should be every long rest.
Do we get all of them back?
I believe so.
Okay, cool. I'll write
It
that.
was either that or it was a 1d4 roll. I can't remember.
I'll write that down in the notes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it should automatically do it on a long rest. I believe I set it to that.
cool.
But yeah.
After long.
Because like I would do every dawn, but every dawn is a pain in the ass to like,
It is a
keep
pain
track
in the
of.
ass, isn't it? Yeah.
So I like every long rest because it's roughly every dawn.
I appreciate you.
But yeah.
When they're like walking, I would imagine I'd wait till like they're like I don't know near an alleyway or kind of like walking through an alleyway and I'm like, well that didn't go to plan.
Oh my god.
look,
So wait,
it didn't go
how
to plan,
long-
but it could have gone a lot worse.
Actually, no, it's fine.
Are you okay?
Oh scratch.
So, riddle me this. Why is there a hole in the side of the ship?
Well, I thought I saw.
Busted my way out.
You busted your way out.
I felt like breaking something.
Most portholes do not have a lock.
What's a porthole?
What is it?
Is the
Well,
only
looks
port
off
you know
into the
alcohol?
distance In pain.
So true.
Then,
Luckily for you, looking out into this lovely
Yes.
ocean, sights and ships.
then, thank you. Your mind talking thing was
What?
unexpected, but oh,
You
yeah.
hear
I
another
told-
voice in your head?
I
Yeah.
talk to everyone and say yes.
Oh.
Okay, so here's what I learnt. Fuck all.
Well, did you look?
Yes, all their room, like there's like several, like 10 to 11 rooms on like in this like long corridor. It was just personal belongings, literally nothing of value. This every
Did
guard.
you look through all of the personal belongings? Did you look in the cargo hold?
That
we
was the
were in a bit of a hurry.
Stairs next to the big room.
Yeah, that was what happened. It was the big room, wasn't
There's the big room, and there's a set of stairs next to the big room.
it? Look, I didn't necessarily have time. I went more for documents.
Yeah, there
And did you find any documents?
Nothing but blank. This is the thing.
You
What?
know, usually in like a captain's room, if they're hiding some shit, they will hide it in like a secret compartment, some sort of.
I mean, I broke a few things and I tossed and turned
you
a few
broke
shelves.
things? Why?
Because all that I found was literal, just blank paper, and the room was bare.
Well, now they are going to move their things because they think somebody is tossing the room to
it's
see.
not like
Because
it
I was
matters
tossing the
anyway.
room because I was angry.
Why does it matter if they move anything if we didn't find it in the first place?
Well, what if there is something there in a cargo hold?
Also, who the fuck was bullshit alarm spell? I'm assuming
People that are
I
hiding.
know it was the alarm spell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say with you probably have encountered the alarm spell before. That was the first level spell.
We were being very stealthy. Like,
Look.
they shouldn't have seen us, but they
The,
were.
the only way I would have been caught was by magic and
By
We got
someone
caught.
throwing a glaive at you, perhaps, or a spear, something similar? You
no
could be killed.
magic. Trust me, they would not have been able to see me without
If
some
you
sort
are
of alarm.
impaled with a spear, wouldn't that pin you to something? That would be.
We
getting
I just like
caught.
I just opened my vest. Apart from like the regular massive scar tissue across me, there's no fresh like puncture wounds. I mean, they didn't touch me. I got out.
But they could have. That's
But
my
they didn't.
point.
But they didn't.
But they didn't.
Look,
Suddenly I feel like I have a headache.
They didn't see my face. They didn't see his face.
Well,
They
gee.
only saw all of your faces.
No.
Not my
They
face.
didn't see my. They didn't
If
see
you're
my.
interested to know what I found out
Yes,
by
alright.
actually speaking to people, personally, they say that their ship is a new trading company, and that typically they are trading in jewelry, and they seem to suggest some certain kinds of diamonds, and well, we all know what that means, especially given the red sails. I would assume blood diamonds of some sort.
But we were never
They
able
were
to see them.
interrupted though before they could show me their wares and before they could tell me.
I
about
waited for the right
the-
opportune moment, and without that bullshit spell, I would have been.
No,
no problem.
I'm not saying it is your fault at all. I'm just saying that perhaps next time we observe a bit more, and if we have magical means, perhaps we employ them to see if there is some sort of alarm on the ship.
Don't worry.
Look, that is a fault of mine. I should have tested beforehand.
No, Ven. It's not
Well,
yours fault.
I don't think that's your fault either, because you were already casting a spell.
Next time,
Well, that
Look.
is also true.
I've got another way on. But it'll have to be on my
Through
own.
the hole that you created?
Yes.
I can breathe underwater indefinitely. I can sneak on that way.
Well, now you know where a porthole is, so you can sneak
So-
through that too.
No, you never actually explained, so it's just like a ship window, right?
Yes,
Okay, why just not call it a window?
Because it's a porthole.
Why is it called a
because
porthole?
it is a hole in the ship to see to the port. So that you can see it coming.
What if you're on starboard? Genuine question.
It's the starboard hole.
Is it?
Starboard. It's a starboard.
I don't mean port on the ship, I mean
Looking at a port.
Oh!
like
Yeah.
what we are on now.
Why are you doing that?
He's learning.
If I were any better at the sneaking thing, I would be suggesting that I go with you so that we can effectively look
If I
for
was any
things,
better at
but,
this bloody searching thing,
Look,
then maybe I would have found something.
With my help, you can all sneak on to the ship for all I care.
Bit
I would
judgy.
have to take off. And then I'll just
Even
sit down
with
for
your
my-
armor.
I don't know about that, but I appreciate the sentiment. We will
Are they
see.
going to be in town for any longer?
Well, I did find out that they are staying for most likely a couple more days. I would assume that they wait for the festival to finish and then they go.
Alright, I'll try again tomorrow.
Try again tomorrow. We need to look at the slums first.
Good point. I'll try again in 2 days.
Dude. Okay, let's just see what happens with the slums. It might take up more of our
If they
time
have
than.
blood diamonds, I don't want them going away with blood diamonds.
Well, I don't either, but I'm not sure that going back so soon and not observing their new patterns is a good idea. Because I assume they would increase some sort of security around these blood diamonds.
That makes sense to me. I feel like they're going to be on extra high alert after someone attempted to rob them.
So will we.
I would assume so.
slums.
Well, you know.
Well, we gave it a shot.
Yeah.
I have other ways.
We gave it a good go.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben, that's
A
better.
good old college try.
Living job, lads. Ben, I don't know what
There's
that's.
two now.
I don't know what that
is that
spell
meant to
was.
be me? Great.
Ben, I don't know what that spell was, but that was cool. That was rad.
It is, in your words, cool
And Rad,
and rad.
I wish I knew this. That's cool. I want that. How do I learn that? I wish I.
I could try to teach
All-
you.
all I
don't
c-
know
I
if
mean-
you have the capacity.
I mean, I. I just. I just have a very light shocking grasp in my hand.
Yes, you.
What do you mean? What?
When did you learn to do
Yeah.
This is all I can do. You see me do.
Oh no, we also saw you
that? I witnessed you.
disappear out of nowhere.
Yes, that one.
What
You-
was that?
From us.
You did it right in front of us.
Stop that.
Connor needs a minute to think about this.
Lear is here ready for an insight check.
And I can do detect thoughts.
Lear is here.
Yeah, I can do detect thoughts.
Wait. Oh wait, actually no, I don't.
Actually, no, I dare you.
No,
I
if
dare you to
if
detect thoughts.
Whatever your response is, I'm gonna do an insight check, and then if it's not to my standard, I'm gonna do detect thoughts.
You've been, you know, locked up for as long as I have. You need to pick up a couple of tricks. I can't do that all the time like you do. You need to get fancy animals say turning into like
Literally anything.
whoever they want to turn into. It's a couple of things, you know, rings, certain like magical knickknacks and trinkets I have on my person that allow me to do a couple of, you know, smoke bombs, quick jumps.
Why
that the
haven't
truth?
you done that before?
I haven't had the need. I wasn't necessarily. Well, I was surrounded.
Are you lying to us? No, like out of character. Is that like it's
Yes.
a big
Yes,
lie?
is that
Chef.
just lying the
Yes,
fuck?
of course I'm lying to you.
Zeph, would you submit to me for truth?
No, I don't know. No, I have enough shit going off in my head already. I'm having a good day, apart from all that weird high school shit. I don't want any more, like, mind fuckery.
I got a fucking,
Insight check.
I got a fucking 10.
I got a nat 20.
Zeph's hiding things.
I got a nat 20. So
Fuck you.
do I know what? Well, I know that you're lying to me, so I'm like, something is off. What are you not
Is
telling
it?
us?
Are you not telling us something?
I'm telling you the truth.
Zeph, submit to me.
What?
I'm going to
felt
cast.
violated the last
I'm
time you
going
did
to
that.
cast detect for.
Oh god!
Okay.
What do I have to do? Because I'm not letting you do that. If I can help
I
it.
think it's wisdom. So.
I think it's a wisdom save.
DC?
Hmm.
I don't know what my save DC is. 13.
13.
Okay.
13 wisdom save.
Please fail.
14.
Oh,
So,
yeah, it doesn't work.
hey there, Van. Can you make an intelligence saving throw for me?
No, it didn't work.
No, the magic worked. Just
Great.
Zeph saved
Okay.
in a very specific way.
Rebound?
It's gonna be a 19.
That's a fail.
What?
What?
That's a fail.
That's a fail. You're fucking with things you don't understand, my boy.
Ooh.
Just so you know, I have just
No, wait, no. Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
That's 22. Oh, 21.
Still a fail.
What? What?
Just so you know, I have no idea what he's doing.
What the fuck?
Legit have no idea what he's doing.
Your brain begins to hurt as your body paralyzes and you are stuck in your head.
What the fuck?
You are paralyzed for 10 minutes.
Do we notice
Fucking
this?
You notice,
Jesus.
then focus in on this magic,
I freeze and fall over.
and then freeze and fall over.
Can I?
Holy
shit.
shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
I shake him because like, hey, buddy,
I can't do anything.
You can't do shit, you're paralyzed.
I'm fully paralyzed.
Ben.
Do I see anything in my head or anything?
Can I
Like,
cast
Can you
Lesser
still
Restoration on him?
communicate with your spells?
You can.
I'm assuming I can't telepathically communicate.
No, you're like,
Yeah.
just whatever you reached into,
Yeah. Was
reached back.
Okay.
And you're like fluttering and you don't know what's happening.
Shams,
Oh,
can you like smack him out of it?
Stop! I go down to Ben and I cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Read me the exact effects of Lesser Restoration.
Oh god.
it's
Oh,
got
shit.
paralyzed is one of them.
Yeah, you touch a creature and can end one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blind, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Does it cure madness?
True.
Can I ask a very technical question? I have protection from good and evil, right?
Yep.
If the creature, so if the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by one of aberration, celestial, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead, they have advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect. Would the effect here of paralyzed, or madness in this case, could I cast protection from good and evil on Ven? Is there another saving throw? That's my question.
If
Would it be user?
I
you were,
rolled an 18. I don't know if that'll do anything.
if you, so wait, if to are you gonna cast attack good and evil?
I have protection from good and evil.
Ah, Zeph's
that-
already made the roll.
I can't believe
There's
No,
not
no,
any.
no, I mean, is there a subsequent
No,
other? So it's just.
it is for 10 minutes. Zeph is now paralyzed.
I don't know. So fucked.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I'm fucking.
Me and Zybernex can have a chat.
Oh fuck.
I know. Lynn is like on the floor, like.
Yeah,
"Ah!"
the
This
restoration
isn't being-
doesn't
this
work.
isn't being charmed, is it?
It's not a charmed effect. This is madness.
I'd
Ben!
like to try something.
Yep.
I would like to cast the command spell on you with the word truth. It's Wisdom 14 attack save.
You're gonna cast the command spell and say truth.
Yeah.
Can you read me the exact wording of the command spell?
You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if the command is directly harmful to it.
Okay. You can roll a saving throw.
I know.
Command. I will allow you to command spell.
What is it? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
What's the DC?
14. Truth.
For some reason, it doesn't seem to take effect there. As you feel a source of power kind of emanate out you and push away this spell.
True.
What?
Big. Huge.
Do I know that?
You know it didn't work.
Okay.
You feel power
I
kind of
tried
push
to read
it away.
his mind and it paralyzed me.
As like you feel like as you feel like this truth
gave
command,
madness to me.
and you always feel to take a hold, then you just hear his other attack your mind go no,
No, so
and
I tried to cast Detect Thoughts. He resisted it, but then I had to make a save against his mind. anyway.
yes you did.
okay.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
If
Only one did.
I don't know. I don't know what he was doing.
reflexes are still you, buddy.
That was not.
Ricochet, you know how I've said that I've got voices in my head? Sometimes the voices I don't want to be heard.
Did the voices do this to Ven?
Maybe. Remember when I I gestured to Lynn and
Good
Flo.
job.
Remember that?
No, like your character.
I'm trying to like, you know, remember the thing?
Freaking out, like,
Underground.
You got voices
I
in
don't
your head?
panic.
what the fuck? bro?
Maybe it's that. I don't know.
What voices do you have in your head?
Because
I don't know.
my magic isn't working.
I've
on
never had.
him.
Whatever he tried to do, he tried to get into my head, and clearly whatever is in my head doesn't want him in there.
What's
And
in your head?
I don't.
It doesn't want me to cure him either.
no, it's not that he doesn't want cure. Your cure didn't work.
Like in reiteration from what like Zeph said, that is like what I'm saying in
Yeah,
reply to
right,
that.
so
I don't
that-
actually know that. That's just like a
How do you
well,
feel the magic
your little
now?
voices don't want to do this either. Apparently.
Now, so far.
You got so it's about 10 minutes conversation. Say you got probably about 5-6 minutes.
I'll think in my head. Hey, Zarbathax, look, appreciate the help, buddy, but can you like not do that to him? Can you undo that?
Unfortunately, the way that aberrations work doesn't quite work that way. We're hard to comprehend as beings. Our existence, especially our minds, are very dangerous places. for
Is he gonna
mortals.
be okay?
He should recover. It was relatively minor. It was certainly not the worst thing that could have happened.
Hey, look, in future, make that, like, don't do that. I mean,
Just don't let them invade your mind.
I didn't know he was going to
Oh,
do
no,
that.
Ben's never going to do that again.
I'm getting very
I'm never going to try again.
While I'm thinking of this, I'm trying like constantly to shake you awake and stuff like that.
I'm out.
Oh my god! Please
I don't know, I don't-
Please stop shaking.
Alright, just-
Ugh.
Hopefully they've learned their lesson, I guess. But you know, don't do anything
Don't
worse. Than
shake someone that's
Ben is
passed
going to
out,
be
please.
terrified of you. Ben is scared of you now. Like,
Well,
In your mind is filled with eyes and
Yeah.
mouths and
I just hope
just
this doesn't last.
writhing. It is like
But
genuinely
fucking-
very
I'm
disturbing.
gonna be as fucked up as Egrishay now.
Impossible.
No. Jesus. This
I didn't know this was
I
going.
didn't know this was gonna happen either. Holy
Are Ven's eyes open?
They are, but they're fluttering. They're like moving erratically in his head. They're like looking everywhere.
Can he see me at all?
I
Can he register me?
comprehend it.
Yeah, no, you can't
Okay.
comprehend it. It is just more
Oh.
voices on top of like gibbering in your mind as it kind of reels with what you've touched.
I'm just trying to like hold Ben and keep him
Ben's gonna be
steady.
scared to use Detect Thoughts ever.
Trauma!
I,
Damn.
Yeah, that's fucked. I
I'm
can't
gonna
believe
give you guys a
it's only
subtle
one.
hint. turns out Warlock Patron's kind of strong.
What? What the fuck did I make a deal with?
I told you.
I know.
Spawn.
I know, but like, what the fuck? Holy shit, dude.
That shit's fucked up.
Why can't things be normal?
Because I'm not normal. I have to play Ed
No, my
Block characters.
half-elf son that I adopted.
On the ground. I'm assuming everyone just waits around
Yeah.
until I
Yeah,
wake back
kind
up.
After like 5 minutes of me trying to like shake him.
No, you're not gonna start shaking him.
Oh,
I'm
he's already
like,
been
ah,
shaking
like-
me.
Come on.
After like 5 minutes, like what happens is Ben's eyes kind of roll back into his head, his eyes shut, and then he almost seems to like wake up.
Ah,
What the fuck?
I wake up and I see Zeph like on top of me, shaking me awake, and I instantly go ah ah and fall backwards as fast as I can.
Hey,
As of note, you don't know what you came into contact with. You don't know it was.
I know that it was in Zeph's mind though. I was trying
Yeah.
to read his thoughts.
So you would try to reach out to Zeph, but then you felt something.
Yeah. I know that I was trying to detect Zeph's thoughts, so that's what I'm going to assume that it was.
hey, Ben.
What
Ben,
was
Ben,
that?
Ben,
That
Ben.
what happened?
I don't. Yeah, that's a good start.
okay,
What
okay.
happened to you?
okay. I don't know what happened, but it whatever is going on inside that fucked up head of yours. What? I don't know. I saw too much. I like I'm scared of Zeph and I'm trying to keep distance between me and him
Okay.
while stuttering, not being able to explain what the fuck.
I am like just like.
But you're okay.
I don't.
Okay,
I
okay,
think so.
All right, I'll stand like 10 feet back. Okay, I'm over here. I didn't do anything intentional.
Intentional.
I don't know what. I don't know, Ben. Okay. What did you even do? You tried to what?
Read your thoughts.
I cackle hysterically on the ground. Oh, buddy, you didn't, did you?
Yes.
I could have told you that for free. I am not sane.
I
have dead
I
people.
realized. I realized that.
I have dead things talking in my head all the fucking time.
Whoa.
Dead things?
Okay. Wait,
I told you this.
You told us they were voices
Zeph,
from a while
you
ago. You
cannot
never said they were dead.
So wait, every time something dies in your vicinity, it's in your head?
Not every dead thing.
In your
Zeph, you cannot lie to a question that I asked and then expect me not to want proper answers.
Maybe it's called trying to, like, I don't know, protect people and not have them like, oh, damn, this guy's actually got dead people in his head.
Zeph, when you start using magic after not being able to use it for as long as I've known that you exist, it's something that anyone would want to know the answer to.
Echo said didn't mind.
Sometimes you don't help.
Thank you, Akoshe.
I think most times.
Aww.
I'm just messing around.
Damn chance.
Jay's like,
No, Echo say holds little respect to the opinion of turtles.
Racism?
Are you a racist?
No, I'm not. Maybe not
Two
specifically.
racists now.
Not.
whatever it is,
Ben, okay,
I'm not going to do it again.
There is so
I would
much happening.
recommend none of you go into my brain. Okay?
I don't think I want
I
to.
don't even
I
like
would
being in my
recommend
own
it.
brain. You know why I was happy?
Is it like that all the time?
Yes. And you know, Ben, do you know why I was
Christ.
so ecstatic and having such a great fucking day today? The voices, for once in my life, shut up.
They
Why?
weren't quiet when I went in there.
Why?
I don't fully understand it, but it's got something to do with this thing.
What thing?
I point to the sick.
Oh.
Your sickle speaks to you?
No, the voices are in here. It's a long story. I don't feel like going into it right now. But all
I feel as though I'm owed at least a slight explanation for what the fuck just happened.
the voices have been with me for
2 minutes.
3.5 years now.
So the entire time you've been traveling with us?
Yes, they talk all the time. They don't shut up. There's a reason I don't sleep well. There's a reason I'm always scratching my head.
What do they say?
To kill people all the time.
So
Jesus Christ.
Do you know how much willpower and sanity it takes away from me to say and resist? No, I don't feel like killing you. I don't feel like killing her. I don't feel like killing them. I don't feel like killing you or any of your siblings or family. I don't want to do that. But it's like, he's talking to me right now.
I'm borderline. I'm cowering behind Lynn and Flo.
yeah, I protect you. I'm like so like I'm like kill me, my family. What?
I'm like taking over the top of the
I don't
shoulders.
want to.
Ricochet thinks you should try a white noise machine.
Hold up. You have urges to kill things, or they tell you specifically to kill things. And have you killed something when you were traveling with us?
Didn't we?
Can I roll an insight
Spectator
check on
question
that?
mark?
You guys have seen him kill things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said
There's
no.
one in particular.
Hang on. Redact that. What do you mean? You've seen me kill that
No, I
spectator
mean,
thing.
have you been given an urge to kill something that we have not collectively fought that has been threatening us specifically?
You're all alive, aren't you?
Anything that was not in self-defense that you have killed when you were traveling
you're
with us?
all alive, aren't you? It's mainly...
Why are you avoiding the question?
I'm answering the question. The voices always kind of mainly point to...
What?
Oh.
Ricochet.
Ricochet's on your side.
What?
The voices
Me?
point to me?
Whenever I'm having a nice brief moment of happiness or trying to make a genuine connection, they're just like, kill, I'll never appreciate you. Oh, you're a filthy stuff.
Take a bath, son.
Your refuser is low self-esteem.
And where did you acquire these voices if not when you have killed
Craigslist.
something?
You ever heard of the Shimagoroth Insane Asylum?
Have I?
Have any of us?
Roll history checks.
I definitely have not.
No, definitely. I mean, maybe if you can roll good.
Like,
You think so? Okay.
Only a 6 for me. I was too busy
20.
to see.
I mean, makes the most sense.
Does make the most.
Nope, I do not know.
I'm
13.
assuming a 13 wouldn't get it.
Because I
No.
like travel a lot. and, like,
You travel up, but
see-
also you come from a very similar area. You come from
Oh,
the
okay.
country like directly across from the Daunting Republic. So you've heard of it. It's a place where they lock up the insane.
I mean, I could have
Yeah,
told you that.
it has an infamous rumor about it where it's not really. It's got like a very ominous story around it where it's not there really to help, but more for experiments and such. It's not there. It's like, but it's like a rumor. Officially, they're there to help treat those with mental issues, but on the side,
But they're a bit sus on the side.
they're always been rumors have been a bit sus. Yeah, but only rumors, nothing.
Well, yeah, I guess I realize all that.
So you have been a victim of experiments?
Maybe once, twice, 20
Here is the thing that I don't understand.
times.
If you say that you are in an insane asylum, and that in said insane asylum, that is where you got the voices, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you then just said before that it is dead things, and that the voices in your head urge you to kill things.
The story's not lining up.
They conduct experiments. I was one of the very few who managed to just keep on scraping by. The voices only started when I entered that asylum. And, you know, I made some connections. I tried to make some friends to try and keep some semblance of sanity while they poked and prodded and cut and tore from me. A lot of them didn't really... I didn't get to say goodbye to really any of them. One or two. They're not in there anymore. They helped me get out.
Get out.
Are they in your
So-
head?
Oh.
Seems like you
They're
don't
not in
need
my
to
head.
be in
Oh.
there.
Although a lot of the people... no, the ones that helped me escape, they're not in my head. No, they're not in my head.
When I asked you before though, and I said, So it happens when things die around you, and you said no. What do you mean? That it started in the
It
insane
happens when I
asylum.
kill things. Like, remember that?
So you do have to kill them.
Remember that?
What about popping noises?
So something tells me that
I'm trying to.
You don't
I'm
just
trying
have-
to say spectator without saying spectator because it'll hurt me.
so something tells me that you don't just have
Saying
You
what'll
know.
hurt you?
beasts or creatures in your mind. Then.
Did you say spectator?
So this means
Almost sentience, I guess.
so this means that you have killed humanoids,
Of course.
always in self-defense.
More or less.
Can I roll an insight check?
Very good answer.
Please.
I don't think it's even particularly hiding anything. It's pretty on the surface.
Good deception check to save my fucking
I'm,
life.
like,
Will you?
I'm,
It's a 12.
I'm still like cold
Oh.
sweating, kind of like staring up into
14, bitch.
Oh, big.
Yeah, more or less is a very ominous answer to the question of how you stab people, lol. Yeah.
Keep
I
laughing,
have expertise in
everyone.
the damn thing too. I keep rolling my gut.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna squint my eyes. Okay, if that is what you say, then I will believe you. I am, for what it is worth, I am very sorry to hear that.
Might I
That is
add,
what
by
happened
the
to
way,
him.
might I add, wrongfully imprisoned. There.
Did you
Doesn't
kill
seem
people
like
before
it.
prison? You're pausing.
One. Self-defense.
Okay.
If you don't mind me asking, who are you defending yourself from?
Father.
You murdered your father.
He was coming at my mother with this, and I spin the sickle around.
And you kept it?
That's what I killed him with.
Was he a farmer?
Oh shit.
Is your mother okay?
I haven't really had the courage to go back there since she went into a kind of a fugue state and accused me of killing her abusive, drunkard rubbish of a husband and declared me mentally insane and had me imprisoned
Fair
for
enough.
3 years.
Was she wrong?
No.
Huh.
From what I can remember of my childhood, I was blissfully fine. I just helped out in the fields with my parents when I wasn't getting beaten. You know, I would tend to my little garden, you know, just outside of town. And one day my father just had too much and said he went for her, and I just said no.
Cool.
I'm very
And she,
sorry.
That
and
is
then
not
she just
cool.
couldn't handle with the grief of her beloved husband lying dead. You know, I was trying to save her, and then she locked me up.
I'm
That
very sorry that
sounds-
happened.
Horrible.
And I cackle like hysterically again.
Oh.
You wanna know what the real fucking funny thing is?
What?
He was the first voice that started talking to me too.
Didn't you say the voices happened during the asylum?
But he's the only exception. I don't know.
So
I
they
don't know why
didn't.
the voices talk to me at all. From as far as I understand, when people die, when like you kill people, they shouldn't.
When you
talk
kill
to you,
people,
they
they
shouldn't,
die.
like hang around in your head. But they do.
What's your passive insights again?
16.
Can I roll a deception check for that statement?
15.
Seth's holding back with that statement if he doesn't know why.
Tell me why.
I'm too scared to
Tell
press
me.
for anything. I have a 15 as well, but I'm not gonna press forward.
Zev, do you mind if I examine your sickle? You can hold it in your hands, I just want to have a look at it.
I'm gonna walk off. I'm gonna get a drink.
We still have to go to the
Yes,
slums.
not by yourself.
Not to this. I'll meet up with you in 20 minutes. Funnily enough, I've got a headache. And I imagine I'm not really focusing on all the voices, so after everything that's just been happening, all the voices are finally just like.
Oh yeah, it's like a wave.
Yeah, it's like. Oh, as I'm walking away. Ah! Forgot to say. The reason I was so happy today, for whatever reason, they decided to shut up. For the first time in 3.5 years. And now with all this stress and Ven and me worrying about it now coming out and just saying, ah, yes, look at me, I had to kill my own father. Now they're not shutting up. It's all just like a cork and now.
As you kind of feel that wave come through, you almost feel like a presence kind of holds them back there. It's like stopping it slightly. Like you can kind of it's like a muffled thing. It's not as loud as Zabathak's voice. Like,
Don't spin this
You
around
need
on
to
us.
hold your focus against them. I cannot always be here.
It's hard to think about a lot of things all the time, guys.
It's understandable.
Which gate are you going to? Right? Which exit?
We
The slums?
we don't know.
You'll find where the travelers in.
Don't go by yourself.
I'm gonna try to catch up to Zeph.
Me too.
I'm scared of him.
Yeah, no, I'm staying.
I'm staying with Winnie.
18 stealth.
what's your
So,
path? You actively looking or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow. this is not.
Perception checks, please.
Yeah.
There goes.
Ah. I don't know. Are you like you kind of like are keeping up, and you kind of like lose track of Zeph, but like Sham still managed to keep track roughly. You know, it kind of helps that Zeph was like, I'm going to travel.
Yeah.
So like, easy enough to follow trail. You know, you've been there before. You're like, yeah.
Can
you
I
know
follow?
it.
They're following me.
I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm
Yeah,
like-
yes, you do. There's a turtle man following.
I'm taking a very long, convoluted route to get there. I want to loot. I just want to be alive.
You want to loot. You want to steal and plunder.
I
I
was thinking
want
like
to-
Luke is in the instrument.
I want to loot.
It was more of a bruise. I just want to be alive.
I think I might go back to the inn, find our rooms, and go to Zeph's room, and write a little note,
That's so
and it's gonna
adorable.
say, for what it's worth, I think you did the right thing about your father. I mean, maybe that's not entirely true, because murder's not always the solution.
No, that's
But-
so cute.
Maybe I'll word it a bit differently.
Okay, so I'm gonna say then you can't keep up then, Ricochet, because Sharps eventually wanders off to the route.
I follow Shams.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Do I know Ecochet is even here?
You know Ricochet's there.
So awesome.
Yeah. But okay.
Well,
Alright,
to be
so-
fair,
We've now got Flo, Lynn.
oh my God.
So you can't.
Then
Okay.
Ven.
Flo, Lynn,
Yeah.
Ven, and
And
Ethel
Ethel, yeah.
together after this revelation. You've got Zeph off by himself, and you've got Charms and Echo back at the inn.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
actually split the
See-
party.
No,
So stupid.
but see, it split because of story.
Yeah, no, it's like a cool split, but like
Yeah.
still.
I trust Zeph to survive. I'm not worried about Zeph, but Shams and Ecochet.
I'm not worried about Shams, I'm worried about
Ecochet can just turn into someone else.
a sunflower.
Yeah.
Just on the wall.
I'm gonna try, because it's probably a while has probably passed since.
Yeah. Well, we'd go into the.
I don't know what us three are doing.
Well, we said the traveler's in, so I assume we'd give it a couple minutes and then we'd meet up there as well.
Sure.
The
I'm gonna
entire
head there
time we're
then.
walking, I'm like, Seth, are you, not Seth. Ven, are you okay? Ven?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm conflicted.
I tried to cure
I
your
know.
condition and it didn't. Not my magic didn't work. I tried. I'm sorry that you went through whatever you did.
I don't know how to handle Zeph anymore.
Oh.
I don't think he did it on purpose, but I am absolutely terrified. of him.
Honestly,
That's a valid reaction. But
And I don't know if I should accept an apology and move on or. I don't know.
you can take your own time to decide that, but we can't leave him alone as well
I
here.
know. I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm here if you ever need to talk.
Thank you. I don't know if I have a whole lot to say
Well-
about it right now.
Even if you just need to, like, sit down, but not alone in a room, so that there is someone there with you.
I
I can sit in a
appreciate
room and do nothing.
I appreciate it greatly. I'd pretty much remain silent
Yeah.
about it.
I
Thinking
still
about it, but not
yeah.
really knowing.
I
what
still
to make of
glance
it
at Ben
yet.
to see if he's okay, even though he's dead silent.
And I'm assuming we go to the
Yes.
The Traveller's Inn,
Traveller's
yeah.
Inn, yeah.
Okay.
Let's go slumming, boys.
Are we going to the slums right now, or are we meeting?
Well,
back
we have
up?
to wait for
Yeah.
the others to get back. Zeph,
We
Shams,
should all
and
go. To the,
Akashay.
we should all go.
Once
Well
I
done.
think I've lost them, I will actually go back to the Traveller's Inn and just go into my room. Just to like.
Well, you guys are staying at the Wait Anchor.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
The Traveller's Inn is where you guys are meeting up,
Yeah.
which is like the really nice one that's like the courtyard.
So are you going to your room or to the inn?
No, I'm going to the inn. I'm going to the inn.
Well, I suppose we all make our way back. Then.
Actually, no, that makes more sense. I'll actually, I'll. Fuck, I said I did it to the Traveller's Inn.
Mhm.
It's fine.
You can go. You've said you've discerned an like you haven't set a time. Yet.
That's true. I'll just.
What time of day would you say it is now?
Sharing on a boat, walk, 3, 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I think after all of that, Zeph would actually go back to the wait anchor.
Yep.
Yeah, go back to the wait anchor into his room just to like drop his dagger, drop his sickle, just drop like all of his shit, and just like mull over and just like wanted to try to sit in silence and focus on the voices and tell them to go away again.
So you're gonna sit there focus.
Cool.
It's the-
Yeah. Are you
Meditate.
gonna talk to Zarvathax about it at all, or?
Yeah.
Is the note that Shams left in Zeph's room?
Mental health.
You see the notes, yeah.
Oh.
I want to know what Akashay says.
Did live fast.
I'll read Sean's note first.
Mm.
What did you say? Eat dick, live fast.
What is?
What does your note say?
I think it says something along the lines of, "I don't think you're totally crazy," or I don't know, something like that. I don't want to make it sound like assassinating your father was the best thing to do, but I'm also not
Don't know if
entirely.
It was an assassination.
Murder of supplements.
But
One of those front-on assassins.
yeah. One of those
Ah!
really, really not very stealthy assassinations.
This is not what I was not a rogue back then. I was just a commoner.
yeah, there's something along the lines of, yeah, I don't think you're totally crazy.
So-
Shams.
Very light here, just go kind of rolls down Zeph's face.
What does Agrashay's note say?
Oh, sorry.
What he ended- did you write it to
He
him?
messaged me.
Oh no.
Quick question, Lockie.
Mhm.
On our way back to the Traveller's Inn, on the dock itself, is there anybody who might be selling anything like a whalebone? Or anything like a shark tooth? Any kind of fisherman or anything?
I mean, there's fishermen and stuff. Yeah, I'll say it. There's probably a couple stores that are selling like souvenirs and trinkets like that.
I would like to go up to one of them that seems like it has the best quality.
Mm.
Excuse me, I was wondering if you would be able to part with some of your shark teeth or whalebone, perhaps?
Yeah, which one would you like? And points out like these. Or he like points out like he's got like these kind of shark teeth that look like they're pretty big.
Sure, I will. How much would you be willing to sell?
Bigger ones, maybe gold piece or tooth. Smaller ones, silver piece.
Sure, I will take. About how much do you think they have?
I say they have 3 of the big teeth, and then 12 of the small teeth.
Okay, I will take. And you said it was a silver piece each for the small ones?
Yep.
And one
Gold
gold
for
piece?
the big ones.
Fuck it. I'll take everything.
Oh my god.
So and you've now got a whole bunch of shark teeth.
Mm-hmm. Do they have any whalebone?
No.
Okay.
Why not
Mm,
magic?
You don't know. You don't know me.
Fucking-
You know my face, not my story.
You don't know, bitch.
After, just a quick thing. After I read Echo Shay's note, I will just go.
Oh god.
It up, and then eat the damn thing.
What?
What?
I want to
What did you? Are we ever gonna find out what you wrote?
Is eaten.
What?
Did you write "eat me" afterwards? Did you? I feel like you wrote "eat this note" once you finished reading.
I eat the note and then try to calm down the voices, and then after I can maybe calm them down a little bit, I will head to the Traveler's Inn and wait.
But do you do you say anything specific as Alphatex or anything?
Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
Much like you, I cannot help what I am.
But like, what did you do to him? He just sort of went limp, and his eyes were like scattering all over the place.
He tried to invade your mind, and our minds are interlinked, and he grazed against mine.
Oh, so
Mortals.
he nearly peed into your mind.
He touched it, and you are not meant to. You are. You should not.
Point at the
Mortals
diagram
should
where
not
he
probe
touched it.
into our minds or go near my DNA. They are
Well,
not
I guess
meant.
far realm, fucking maddening shit, I guess, isn't it?
Exactly.
Like the one where God and David touch. Your character's like reaching out, the other character's like leaning. Can you draw that?
Huh?
I'm like this tall, thin, shy guy with like
Yeah,
Wendigo
he's
teeth.
Don't touch me.
Get out
What's
of
gonna
me!
happen
Get out of
anytime
here!
someone tries to get in here?
Most likely.
Look, don't do it to them.
I-
No, okay, look. I get that you want to protect your privacy. Like, you're a weird, not, yeah, you're a fucking weird being trapped on a plane.
You're a weirdo.
Hey, you're a weird fucking star spawn thing, and I'm a fucking
Starspawn.
and I'm a mentally ill fucking psychopathic serial killer. So
He
That's
was
right,
a-
we
smart.
seem like a perfect pair for each other, don't we?
He was a star spawn.
He almost seems like giggle a bit, like, or like I say giggle, like laugh. He's like, I mean, fair. But
Look, if they try that again, make that the maximum that happens to them. Look, hey, if it's someone I really don't like, fucking feel free to do whatever the fuck you want to their brain. That's fine by me.
I am not going to lie. Your friend got very lucky. There is a lot worse that could have happened.
Like,
Permanent insanity. Craving for flesh.
Yo.
You were so
Yeah.
lucky you got that 20.
If I had
Bleeding
been
from the
stuck
eyes.
with the 19, would it have been worse?
Oh no, it's me being nice to you, but
Oh,
not knowing
okay.
I'm not going to permanently make you go insane. It was a thought going around. I'm just like, no, you're like still low level. It comes later in the campaign
Oh, great. Great.
when you can actually make the saving throws against the creatures. It comes. You could not have won that saving throw with your stats.
Oh,
Oh, great.
oopsies.
right. Look, yeah, okay, so, by the way, that whole, like, blocking them out, let them come to me, I don't go to them thing worked really fucking well until that all happened. Then they all just sort of, like,
If you lose focus, they can come back in. You have to concentrate.
that's why it's on one battery.
Oh,
Okay, it was on two before.
You have to concentrate on them. You have to maintain focus on two things at once. It is hard to do, but you will learn.
I appreciate you trying to, muffle them. It helped a little.
I can do what I can from where I am. Once I am there with you, I will have much more control.
As long as you can find a way to get these fucking things out of my head. Because,
I can arrange that once I am there.
it's very ironic. I just There's so many people that need fucking killing, but I just really don't fucking like that they end up in here. Well,
He just
hopefully...
nods. Sometimes justice is the hardest to pursue.
Justice is really fucking annoying to uphold, but... I mean...
Damn, if only I could murder people without being, like, insane afterwards.
Well, you know... I guess not everybody has, like, the will or, you know, the... maddening thought to just, like... The only way to eliminate the problem is to quite literally eliminate it.
I think you picked the simplest path. And often, the simplest is often the best.
My thoughts exactly. Well...
When there are termites in the house, you must remove all. You must take the pillar, you cannot just remove the termites.
Only uses like exterminator metaphors. When raccoons are in the attic.
When you've got ants in your cupboard.
When you have
Call the exterminator.
When you have ants in your pants, you don't take off the
hands, you take off the legs.
When there's a snake in your boot.
You've got a friend in me.
Well, Zarvathax, once again another pleasant conversation. I guess I should probably go and talk to them, if they're gonna talk to me. But, we'll see.
To be fair, they were invading your mind.
Yeah, I know, right? That wasn't necessarily cool.
Nah, not cool.
I'll have to have a little chat with Ven if he's willing to look me in the eye.
Oopsies. Oops.
He needs to be more careful with his magic. It is strong,
Oh, that's nice.
but it is still, he is still learning to control it.
Well,
He
hopefully
must
hopefully I
learn
can...
to differentiate minds. You should not touch mine. It is not meant for him.
Is there is there potentially a way where if someone tries to invade my thoughts again, instead of invading mine or yours, they go for one of the annoying fuckers up here instead?
In theory, there is a chance they may graze against with one of the spirits, although it could have disastrous consequences.
As long as it's not... As long as it's not my colleagues.
Then make sure they do not try to invade your heaven, is my only suggestion.
They got to the part where I'm fucking insane.
Not insane.
And with that, I will just walk to the Traveller's Inn while I change batteries.
Alright. Anything else?
So we've all headed back.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we're all
all
just waiting for Zeph to show up, basically.
Yeah, you
Right.
guys are all there.
Classic.
Do I spot anything out of the ordinary on my way to the inn?
No, really.
Cool. Just quickly while we're waiting, oh shit. I go out to phone. I go. Do you still have those letters that we took from? How was it we got the letters from? Like that told us about like Operation Sunborn.
Yeah, they were in the cold pickles.
Yes, I do still have them.
Because I don't even know if I don't think my character Athel has had a close look at them.
That's Lynn.
I assume everybody.
I think everyone's had a chance to read them.
Yeah,
like a
but I
list
want
at some point.
to read them again.
Yeah.
Sure.
So just a quick, yeah. And then spend a bit of time reading it, and I'm like, I think I've come across something that I perhaps didn't realize earlier, and I was sure tell you a bit about my job that I'm currently working on. It was to investigate a planet disturbance that was linked to the merchant prince. What's his name?
Ellen
Elwyn?
Brightsmith. Ellen.
Ellen Brightsmith.
Ellen Brightsmith, yes. Who
Ellen.
is the leader of the... Oh yes, has the monopoly on the metalworking. And I've just noticed that the letters, some of them are addressed to, and then some are written by the Forge Master.
and I have a suspicion that I reckon the Forge Master has something to do with the metalworking, which perhaps has something to do with the Merchant Prince.
Do you think it is an inside job then?
I reckon so. I reckon the Merchant Prince could have something to do with all that's going on. And
Perhaps we need to start investigating the metalwork.
The metalwork, yes. I wanna
I'm
know
not too
who's-
sure where we would start, though. Do you think there would be another portal, perhaps, there?
I'm not sure. Is there's no like character, but like do we know much about the slums? Like,
I mean, from what you walked past, they smelt bad, tightly packed, like, trying to think of... Have you guys ever been to, like, seen a shanty town or something before?
Like
in
IRL?
character or out of character?
Like,
Shantytown.
I mean, like, IRL would help, but, I mean, in character you've probably seen it, but like, IRL would be, like even a picture or something.
I have seen.
Yeah.
shantytowns.
I've
Where?
not.
I have.
But yeah, it is, like, you know, it looked like that. It was, you know, made of what they could get.
right.
It is, none of those structures, like, look safe or anything like that, and the people that live there are poor.
And
Like-
then, do we know much about, I guess, metalworkings, or is there like a when it says that the Merchant Prince has a monopoly on the metalworking?
So they are like, they basically run a district, and like there's like a lot of like smithing in that district, so a lot of fine crafts and stuff come out of that. But they run like the guard in that area, and you know, they're kind of like the head, imagine like a head of a guild or something
Yeah. Okay.
in like that sense. But they're not like democratically elected or anything. They're just the one who is in charge. It's not even like family dynasties. There's one person gets to the top. There's a lot of scheming and stuff underneath.
Okay. Well, I guess I say like, yeah, I'm not really sure what this portal I've detected is linked to. But given that it's in the crossroads, and I know that there is a link of a planet disturbance to one of the Merchant Princes, I feel like it could be to do with that. But it would require a bit of questioning and investigative work.
Perhaps we should begin to investigate the slums first, and then, if we find anything that could link it back to the metalworking,
Yes.
perhaps, or even perhaps we should ask around if we can find the right channels. Perhaps there are some black market deals or something, maybe some corrupt carvings in the metalworking industry that we can start to question. Maybe they might have even had some sort of disturbances or portal breaches there, or
Perhaps.
disappearances.
Bit of detective work.
I think that is a smart idea. Thank you for sharing that.
No worries.
Would we know? Would we know if there are corrupt channels that we could investigate?
I don't think
in
you
the
know any
metalworking
corrupt
group?
channels. You know there is a lot of corruption, but I don't think you know any channels specifically, because you're not locals or anything.
No. I
Um,
wouldn't have heard anything about smuggling channels or anything on the ship. I was a pirate.
Yeah, but
It's
you
a
were,
stretch, but no,
like,
okay.
because I don't think you were that kind of pirate
Okay.
though,
No.
because you're a relatively good pirate.
Yes.
Well, like I would say Jack Sparrow, but not really.
Jack Sparrow wasn't good.
Mm,
Jack Sparrow was a
Anti-hero.
pirate, full on.
Yeah, but like you know, not.
Mm.
I'm trying to think of like what's a good example, like a Robin Hood pirate.
Yeah.
There's the gentleman pirate whose name I forget.
Anyway,
John Pirate.
You know the gentleman pirate?
So,
No, Holly.
I do.
but yeah,
So we wouldn't know.
you would. I mean, like out of everyone, I think Jeff has the best chance of finding those things,
Mm.
knowing thieves' can't and stuff like that. But like you would all know that, especially after your encounter with like Henry or something, the guards are very bribable.
Yeah.
Like it's not something that's frowned down upon, making more money and stuff like that. Like they're pretty easy to get to talk. But the question is how much they will talk. Like if they talk to someone, will that come?
Would we know what kind of contraband they would be selling at least in the metalworking industry, like specifically?
Contraband.
Like if I were to go up to, this is my, and by extension Flo's thought process, if I were to go up to a guard or somebody like a shopkeeper or something, and say that I was looking for something in particular that would be like black market illicit material, what would I be saying?
There was a drug in your backstory, right, Connor? What was that one?
What's it called? Resistance, Dripmore.
What's it called? Is it hallucinogenic?
Fungus that grows within the jungles of Squai. The new leader.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna say Dripmore.
Okay.
As a drug.
So I'd go up and say that I was looking for Dripmore. Would I know what that is though? As
You would
myself?
might have heard mutters of it, or you might have like caught people like like pirates and stuff on it. You probably wouldn't go to a guard about it. You would
No.
probably bribe a guy to turn a blind eye if you were to buy it or something. So you wouldn't get advice from a guard about it. I think you've got enough street smarts to know that.
Yes, yeah, I assume so.
Hi there, Mr. Officer. Hi, where do I buy them illegal drugs? Thanks.
And you said it was a hallucinogenic?
Yep.
It's a hallucinogenic fungus.
Okay. I'll ruminate on it, but I think that's what we would do.
Okay. I think that's a good point to wrap up.
Okay. Yay! So
Thanks.
much happened in this
I know, right, that
Oh
was
my
damn.
God. Holy
fuck?
shit.
Wait, what?
Whoa,
What
so-
was this session?
Rocky's not done yet.
Oh,
Oh
thanks
wait.
for watching, y'all. I hope you guys join
I
us
wanna
next week
join.
as
I'm
I continue
traumatized.
my abusive
I'm
type
traumatized
tyranny
for Jack.
for the next couple of weeks before we return to Holly's warm and delightful campaign, and then come back to mine at some point.
Can I? Yeah, can I stop like
Warm
hurting
and delightful.
Jesus Christ.